part of what allows us to attract and retain great talent is the values of our company. So it is who we are. So we have, over the last couple of years, we've been very vocal about immigration and immigration rights. Levi Strauss was an immigrant himself. This company, or this country, has benefited from immigration for centuries, and banning or making it difficult for people to immigrate to this country is going to result in an economic impact to the country and will make us ultimately uncompetitive over time. And so we believe very, very strongly in it. We need it from a labor standpoint. And so we took a position on that literally the week after Trump became president, when he put the immigration ban in place. We've signed amicus briefs. We've been very, very active there. Gun violence prevention, we got involved in that in part because it is one of the biggest social issues of our day, and it really impacts young people. I have my grown boys, but I also have an 11-year-old daughter who's in 5th grade, and she goes to school in San Francisco. She practices lockdown drills more than they practice earthquake drills. For 5th grade parents' night, she had to write something to leave to her parents on her desk, and it was a template kind of format that they had to follow, but she had to talk about the 3 things that she worries about most. Number 1, climate change. Number 2, being shot and killed at school and not being able to say goodbye to her parents. Number 3, the Earth being hit by an asteroid. I don't know where that one came from. But it does go to show you, and if you talk to any Gen Zers, and there might be some even in the room, you talk to any Gen Zers, they believe my generation, our generation, has left them with a lot of problems. And whether it's climate change, sustainability, the global warming, or gun violence here in this country. And I feel that we have an obligation to do something about it. And Congress has been deadlocked on this issue. The vast majority of Americans believe that there should be stricter laws in place to mitigate or reduce the risk of mass violence. And so we sent a letter to the House of Representatives in January, encouraging them to pass H.R. 8, which was universal background checks. And that passed in a bipartisan way. I mean, it was not a Republican-Democrat thing. It had a vast, overwhelming amount of support. Went over to the Senate, and the Senate version of that bill was sitting on Mitch McConnell's desk coming back from the break after the summer, and it's still, unfortunately, sitting there. But we penned a letter to Senator McConnell and everybody else in the Senate saying, you've got to pass this legislation. We went from 4 signatures in the letter in January to 140 signatures in the letter in September. We actually kept the letter alive online and had over 240 signatures. So we were at the tip of the spear. I stuck my neck out. I had death threats. I had unmarked police in front of my house for a couple of weeks. I stuck my neck out. We stuck our neck out. We don't have a dog in the hunt, but we are an iconic American brand. And we believe when we lend our voice to something, when we lead, others follow. And I really do believe that this is one of the biggest issues of the day in this country. Something needs to be done about it. Congress isn't doing anything about it, so business leaders have to step in and lend their voice to this to make our communities, our schools, our places of worship safe again.